Yo, what is up, boys and girls? Welcome to another Fortnite video. Today I'm going to be explaining the version 2.2.0 patch notes of Fortnite, which is the update that's going to be coming out tomorrow on Thursday the 18th. Right here you can see January the 18th. So this is my first time reading any of these patch notes. I have not read literally anything. So we're going to go through this together and we're going to see what happens. Let's see what goes on. So, this patch note includes the long-awaited battle map update. Battle Royale map update. We got a little video and stuff right here. A lot of improvements to the scoped AR, voice chat, and much more. Dive into the full notes below. Alright, here we go. So, you already know we're going to have the new city, the underground mine, a whole lot of new locations and stuff like that. There should be 10 new locations, new biomes. And that's about it. Let's watch this little video real quick. Let's watch this. Full screen's unavailable. Oh, okay. Okay, right here is Tilted Towers. I don't know if you can see that already or have you not seen it or not, but here's Tilted Towers right here. Oh. Right here, here we go. So it looks like a little fire escape thing right here. I don't know, a couple nice little things, a little watchtower. I don't know, I'm really excited to see how it plays out and stuff. I think that there's going to be the underground mine part in this area. It might be somewhere along these lines. We got shifty shafts, so let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of the underground mine. Junk junction, whole bunch of like a junkyard and stuff like that. Motel volcano. It looks exciting. This right here is Tilted Towers. Wow. More to destroy. What is that? What is this? So it looks like a soccer Fortnite, whatever that was. Play soccer. That's pretty dope. All right, we got battle pass bonuses. So if you have bought the battle pass, it looks like you're gonna get a bonus. Get a free 5-tier head start in season 3 when you purchase the season 2 battle pass. Buy 10 battle pass tiers for the price of 6 with a special bundle in the store. On sale now for a limited time. Buy 10 battle pass tiers for the price of 6. With this special bundle in the store on sale now. Oh, okay, so you can buy 10 battle pass tiers for the price of 6 of them on the store right now. All right, so winter event wrap up. Thank you all for being a part of our 2017 winter event. We couldn't ask for a better community to spread our holidays with. To Save the World, the winter event has extended until January 24th. Voice chat, continue your conversations to bring game lobby, which now fully supports voice chat. Weapons. Remove the scoped AR from supply drops. So no longer will you have scoped AR in the supply drop. Updated the scope for the scoped AR. Replace the old arrow reticle with a more modern design. It should be easier to tell where you're aiming and where your crossbar actually is. The snowball launcher has been replaced by the normal grenade launcher. Slightly increased the size of the grenade loot. So there should be a little bit more grenades on the ground. Couple bug fixes. Fix frag of smoke grenades exploding on impact when hitting shallow water. Fix an issue where the grenade toss animation ended prematurely when tossing the last grenade in the stack. The boogie bomb effect will now kick players out of weapon targeting. Players can no longer place traps while affected by the boogie bomb. Explosions effects now play properly on water surfaces. Okay, that's pretty dope. I like how they're fixing some of the bugs and stuff like that. Friendly fire is now disabled. That is already in the game. This is exploratory and subject to change. We will be evaluating this, and we want your feedback. Personally, I think they should keep it off. Players will now immediately aim their weapon upon landing on the ground if they press and hold the aim button while in the air. Aim their weapon upon. Players will now if they press and hold the aim button while in the air. Okay. Pickups no longer take priority over reviving DBNO squad members. Not sure what that means. Pickups no longer take priority over reviving down play members, maybe. Empty chest and metal street signs will no longer block players from building. Okay, so like the empty chest or whatever, like on the doghouse or stuff like that, it will now break instead of it being a permanent object, so you don't have to tear it down anymore. Corn stalks are now destroyed upon taking any damage. That's dope. Okay, more bug fixes. Ammo crate drops ammo so they don't overlap the ammo box itself. Attempting to use a scope while playing an emote will now cancel the animation. So people doing the worm and, you know, aiming in with their sight cannot do that anymore. Fix the issue that prevented players from picking up limited player items, so no longer do you have to shoot the ground to pick up something and stuff like that. It should be able to just pick it up. Cause spot pass through player built structures. Fix an issue will cause trap to deal no damage if a ramp or roof is placed in front of the trap. Oh, I did not even know that. Build mode visuals no longer persist when using a launch pad or when knocked into the down state. Fix an issue that allowed players to see through smoke grenade effect while scoped. Fix an issue that allowed players to see through smoke grenade effect while scoped. Oh, I did not even know that was a thing. You can now move forward and backward while gliding when facing straight up and down. You can now move forward and backward while gliding. So when you... Okay, see. Okay, awesome, awesome. The cozy campfire trap no longer heals eliminated players. What? That's crazy too. Fixed an issue which caused the glider to sometimes deploy sideways after using a launch pad. Okay, that's awesome. World. Here we go. The big things. The map has been updated with many new points of interest, biomes, and more. Players now interact with grass and foliage as they walk through it. So the grass and stuff will move. Added water effects when entering and exiting water. So you might drip or whatever when you're wet. It might show you that you're wet, something like that. New post-process effect for when your camera goes below the water surface. Nice. It will now look like you're actually underwater and you can no longer see for an infinite distance. Nice, nice, nice. Added ammo boxes to Dusty Depot. Increase the amount of metal harvested from shipping containers. Water no longer blocks bullets and projectiles. So you can shoot through the water at Loot Lake and stuff now, which is amazing. Because all the time I would be trying to snipe somebody that's crouched and I would never be able to hit them. Item shop. Starting on the 17th, which is today, players should see 6 daily store slots instead of 4. Okay, so starting on the 21st, the weekly item shop is changing to featured item shop. Offers will update twice weekly instead of once. That's awesome. Okay, UI. Sniper elimination feed messages now include elimination distance in meters. So say you snipe somebody from 200 meters away, it will show that in the kill feed now, which is awesome, dude. I really want to know how far some of these snipes are whenever I'm sniping people, which would be insane. We'll have a little competition. When spectating a far away player, a loading message may be displayed for a short time and the game world will appear after loading completes. You cannot switch to another spectated player until the load completes. Okay, so say you're spectating one team that's in Pleasant Park and another team that's in Retail Row. If you switch from that player to this player, it's going to say loading. That way it loads the game and you're not looking at something glitched or anything like that. It's going to give it time to load. Reset building choice option now defaults to off in Battle Royale. So whenever you're building and you say you leave it on the ramp and you go off the building state back to your guns and then go back to, it's going to be back onto the ramp. That's what that means. Adding a new option to select when voice chat input device to use. Okay, more bug fixes. Select mode button is now grayed out and unselectable after rating up. When selecting report player, the name field will no longer autofill the player's own name. Cancel on ready button, so it's more like the ready button. Press E to pick up, prompt no longer persists for down players. Fix an issue that made the voice chat icon appear to be active if the player disabled their voice chat while it was active. Fix an issue which caused the revive icon to remain over players if 2 players revive them at the same time. Players will now be able to unready if the party leader cancels matchmaking while in the loading content phase. The matchmaking UI will now properly update when joining a different Battle Royale lobby while the user is set to ready. Fix local users always showing up in the global leaderboard with 0 wins if they are in the global top 50 list. So the leaderboard will be fixed a little bit. Performance. Added level streaming, which loads the world on the fly as you move around, enabling a richer map and improved performance. Improved frame rate by greatly in reducing the number of objects that need to be updated. Loading times have been greatly improved. It's over twice as fast to load into the match on PS4 and Xbox One. Awesome, because I am a PlayStation 4 player. Loading content before matchmaking now completes quicker. That's awesome, that's awesome. Great, reduce hitching and when garbage collecting memory every minute. Reduced hitching caused by updating objects when the time of day changes from day to night, and vice versa. Reduce the amount of system and GPU memory used. Optimize visual effects. Improve overall frame rate. Cozy Campfire Boogie Bomb Hunters no longer cause a hitch when the seen first time in the match. Encountering players with specific skins for the first time in a match no longer causes a hitch. Art/animation. Greatly improved the visual quality of distant trees by using imposter billboards instead of regular meshes. This also improves overall frame rate and reduces visual popping as you approach the trees. Fixed an issue that could cause remote players to look like they have stopped animating. Improve the ride the pony animation so the long no longer pops. Players will no longer appear as if they are holding a weapon after being hit by a boogie bomb. Fixed an issue that prevents the character's launch animation from a launch pad. Color the shield potion so that it's easier to see. Fix an issue that caused teammates to appear stuck in the sliding animation if they were knocked down. That's awesome. Cozy Campfire special effects are now visible on low and medium settings. Added a new audio for pickaxes that were previously using default swing sounds. Pickup sound effect for the damage trap. Looks like more fixes. Issue which cause footstep sounds to play at incorrect cadence or not at all while player is not on the screen. Consumable item now is adjustable with the SFX volume slider. Issue with cause players to hear bullet whiz by sounds from their own shots. Reduce volume. I mean, all this stuff is removed the jaring stone impact sound from the AC/DC pickaxe, so it's not as loud anymore. General voice chat now supported in the pregame lobby. Cosmetic items can now be rotated in the locker and store pages. Left click and drag or use right thumbstick on the controller to rotate them. So you'll be able to see all of it instead of just like the front side of it. Winter theme for the pregame lobby, so it'll be back to normal, I assume. Issue with which allowed players to get credit for completing challenges that were not completed. Aim assist while using mouse. Friend requests cannot be sent to players that are left the match using the plus icon next to the name. Clicking join. Okay, so this is what is reading? Join on the Discord invite when the client is not open will no longer cause you to fail when joining a party. All this is the Save the World patches and stuff like that. I will leave that in the description if y'all want to check this page out. Anyways, this has been it for today's video. I hope y'all are really excited to jump in to the Battle Royale map tomorrow with me. I will be there. I will be live streaming it, so make sure you check it out. I am more than excited to stream this with you guys. I really hope you join us. We will be live when it happens. So make sure you subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all boys later. Peace.